Normative social influence is the tendency for people to conform to group norms in order to be liked, accepted, or avoid social rejection. This type of influence occurs when individuals change their behaviour, opinions, or appearance to match those of a group, even if they do not fully agree with the group's stance. The desire to fit in and maintain social harmony drives this behaviour, making it a powerful force in shaping decisions and actions. Unlike other forms of influence, normative social influence is based on social approval rather than the need for accurate information. The concept of normative social influence was developed in social psychology to explain why people conform in group settings. Early studies on conformity, such as those by Solomon Asch in the 20th century, demonstrated that individuals often go along with a group's opinion, even when they know it is incorrect, simply to avoid standing out. This research showed that people fear rejection and prioritize social acceptance over independent decision-making in many situations. Over time, the idea of normative social influence has been used to explain behaviours in everyday interactions, including fashion trends, group decision-making, and peer pressure. A common example of normative social influence is following fashion trends. People often wear certain styles not because they personally prefer them, but because they want to fit in with their social group. Another example is agreeing with a group's opinion during a discussion, even when privately disagreeing, to avoid conflict or judgment. Social media also plays a role, as individuals may alter their posts or opinions to gain approval from online communities. These examples illustrate how normative social influence affects choices in both personal and public settings. Normative social influence is different from informational social influence, which occurs when people conform because they believe the group has accurate knowledge. For example, if a person follows a crowd in an unfamiliar city because they assume the locals know the correct way, this is informational social influence. In contrast, normative social influence would involve following the crowd simply to blend in, even without believing they are making the right decision. While both types of influence shape human behaviour, normative influence is driven by the need for acceptance, while informational influence is based on the desire to be correct.